Hi, I'm Eric, and I'm gonna go on a walk today, and I'm gonna talk about my problems. um, this is some sort of like therapy, in some sort of way. I've been feeling pretty down for a while, so I figured, try something to like get better, I guess, or it's like to cope. Okay, let's start with something simple. Let's talk about my day first of all. I went to school today. I skipped the first class because I'm kind of lazy. I don't want to get up in the morning because I don't have any motivation. Also, I'm trying to follow my morning schedule, like routine, so I don't get out of bed before like I feel ready to. And then I have to like eat, take my creatine, my vitamins, and I need to like brush my teeth, take a cold shower, and like do my skincare routine. And only then will I even consider going out. And I want to be very strict with it because I want to enforce a routine, and I think it's important to have a routine. And once I've established that, then I will fix my time management, which is something else I struggle with a lot. And I think it's mostly because I don't feel a need to get up ever. There's nobody waiting for me, like where I'm expected to be, I guess. So there's no pressure on me being there, except for my like future, which I care a little bit about. I can't lie. I don't really care that much, but I still have to like think about it sometimes, I'm gonna upload this video, probably on YouTube, some shit. I don't expect anyone to watch it. I'm just uploading it for like me to have, so I can like come back and rewatch it. I know I can have it private, but I don't know, public. So it makes me like accountable for things I say. I recently broke up with my ex, and it's been pretty tough on me. Yeah, it wasn't very great the way it ended, and it wasn't for a very good reason either, in my opinion. But I felt like I'm not ready to love anyone else before I love myself, and it would be very unfair for her if I continue the relationship. So we did what we had to do, and we split off. And I'm gonna talk a bit more about me and my life. I've always been this kind of like lonely person, but like I enjoy socializing with other people. It's fun. I like talking with people sometimes, not all the time, but speaking with people sometimes, it makes me feel like I matter, which is kind of something silly to say, but that's how I feel. Before, I lived in another city, and I just moved to Sweden. I didn't really have any friends, so I just tried walking around and talk with people. I got into school, I was always a skinny kid that just didn't really care And then I started going to sports. And then around like 7th, 8th grade, I moved to another city. And I ended up in a really shitty school, which made me like extremely depressed. To the point where all I did all day was like sit at home and play mobile games. I did that for like a couple years, and I like added some teamwork to my body, you know. I got fat. I like pretty fat, but like at the same time I was skinny, so I became sort of like skinny fat. And I clearly wasn't happy with how things were going. I didn't really have any friends when I went to school there. For like the 8th grade I started, and then I went there for like 2 years. Probably the worst 2 years of my life. It was pretty terrible. I felt bullied a lot, which wasn't extreme. I could almost argue that living out of the city I got bullied even more, but yeah. I think I kind of deserve it too, because I was acting in certain ways. I didn't fit in. So, you know, natural selection, it's a bit cruel sometimes, but that's life, and it is what it is. So people probably have it worse, so I can't really complain that much. And yeah. Okay, fast forward. We ended school, and I wanted to like do something for myself. I started going to the gym. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Like, well, I played sports before that, like when I lived in another city. So I didn't really have any muscles, but I had like pretty good stamina. So that's all I did, and that's all I learned. So when I went to the gym, I went on treadmill, which we also have a treadmill at home. So like eventually I like got bored of it, because I realized, why am I doing this? I'm just running on a treadmill, like, and I'm paying like $30 for it a month. And it's not even helping me like look any different. So yeah, I've been struggling with like my looks for a long time. Pretty nice. Yeah, that's not really what I want to talk about. I feel like everybody's insecure in some type of way, and if you're just confident, then good on you. You might look very good, but the majority doesn't. And I don't think I look that great. I can have my moments sometimes, if I find the right angle, you know. But yeah, there's nothing really special about me. I'm kind of, I wouldn't even say average. Maybe I'm average. I don't know. Yeah. It's a lot of things I want to say. Also don't know what I should like talk about. Oh. I've been struggling with mental health for a while. And I think that started even before I moved. I was never like the other kids, you know? I don't want to sound like too depressing or sad when I'm saying this, but yeah, I just felt like I didn't fit in. And as a kid, you know, you don't really think about that. You just feel like, oh, this guy doesn't want to play with me, whatever. But like then as you get older, you realize, oh, why do these guys like have all these friends, and I can do similar things to them, but I don't really have friends. Why is that, you know? So what's wrong with me? I don't know. I don't really feel like the people around me care about me like awfully. You know, they don't care about me all too much. Which is fine. Everybody has their own life. Everybody has to make their own decisions, and yeah, I can't really blame them for how they live their life, because I might not know some things, but from where I see it, it doesn't really seem like anyone cares about me, and not even my parents. So it's kind of weird. My parents were pretty hardworking, so I never really spent any time with them. I'm pretty self-raised some type of way. I watch a lot of YouTube, and I might have influenced certain things, aspects of my life. Yeah, I'm self-taught everything. No one's ever like cared for me. At least that's how I feel. And that's okay. I just feel like it's unfair when you know, if I plan something, I always invite like my classmates, and, like people I talk with once in a while, because those are like the only real friends I have. I don't really talk with anyone. I'm kind of antisocial in that way. I talk with myself way more than I talk with other people, which is kind of a psychotic behavior. But yeah, if I invite someone, then they'll be happy to join. But then I never get invited. I can like see them upload the story, and they're like at a party or some shit, and just enjoying life. And here I am at home, and they didn't even ask me, you know? Like, it could be all of them except for me too, which is kind of crazy. That just goes to show how little, like, they care about me. And I'm not gonna be here and be a bitch about it. Like, if I'm there with them, then like, oh, yeah, come, tag along, you know, tag along. But like, if I don't happen to be at the right place at the right time, then they couldn't give less of a shit about me. Past here. Yeah. What did I want to say? Life's been pretty rough recently. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like I had friends for so long, and then like you just hit me all at once, even. You know. So, anyways, let's go back about exercising, you know. Let's go back about talk about exercising. I started exercising again, which I think pretty helpful. It helps me build my mentality, build up some confidence. I really started like since me and my ex broke up, I started taking it like very seriously, since I don't really have anything better to do with my time. So might as well like work on myself, and yeah, maybe I don't know what I try to achieve really, to be honest, when I think about it. I just want to be ripped. Again. Recently I've tried to like get in contact with some old friends, old classmates. I haven't got in contact with one of my exes, you know. So recently I started to like get in contact with some of my old friends, some old classmates, and just talk to a lot of people, like as many as possible, because I feel like eventually someone's gonna answer, and even if they don't, then I learned something from it. I'm sorry, I'm not used to holding up a camera, so my arms get kind of tired, and I did a lot of lat races before this, so my arms are kind of exhausted. But I'm gonna try anyways. I'm not very happy, to be honest. But I'm not terribly sad either. But I wouldn't say I'm numb. But I still don't feel anything. I struggle with suicidal thoughts for a long time. I got in pretty bad behaviors, and I tried to end my life at many different like occasions, because I was tired. I felt very tired. What am I trying to say? Oh yeah. Killing yourself is kind of useless. And I don't want to die when I think about it. But I don't have the strength to live, but I don't want to die at the same time. But knowing that there's an end to it eventually, maybe not today, maybe like in 60 years or some shit, but like just knowing that there's an end, it gives me comfort, because I'll know like at the end of the day nothing really matters. You just try to live and do your own thing. And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't really matter either. I'm still considered like very fortunate compared to other people. I feel alone. That's about it. And I have a lot of traumas, and I don't like talking about them. Not because like oh, I'm so sensitive, oh, you know. It's not because I'm like afraid of talking about myself, really. It's mostly about how people treat me after saying it. It's all fake. They might be, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm here for you. I'll listen if you want to talk. They say all these things. And everybody says the same thing too. There's no difference. Oh, I'm here for you. If something's wrong, let me know. But then they turn their head and then they'll forget about it like in a split second, just like that. So like it doesn't really matter to them about how I feel. The only thing talk about my traumas do is give them leverage almost. It's like giving other people leverage over me. Like, oh, this happened to you? Haha, fucking loser. You know? Not quite, but you know, talking to someone, like fucking breaking down, talking your heart out, and they fucking shit on you, they spit in your face, kick you in the stomach, and balls and everything, you know? Not literally, but like, you know, they just do it like metaphorically, you know? Like that's might as well how they could have reacted, because, you know, it would have meant the same. And I don't know if I'm making sense, but like, that's what I feel. If you're not gonna care, then don't listen at the first place. And don't ask me to like pour my soul out for no reason, you know? I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. So that's another thing. I'm scared of getting close to people. I don't want to get close to anyone. And I feel like that's one of the reasons to why I've never had a friend. I've had friends, but no one that is close to me. No, I never had a best friend, when I think about it. Like, no one's like, oh, we're besties, you know? Like, I could feel like I'm their best friend, but they would pick like 1,000 people before me. Any day. So yeah. I don't really care about that feeling. I never cared about that. I've always been aware, like conscious, knowing that people don't like really see me as much. I don't care too much. As long as I'm having fun at the moment, then you don't think about that really, you know? It's only like when you go home, you haven't talked with anyone for a while, then shit kicks in. Oh, why do they do this but they don't ask me? Why don't they ask how I am? You know, like ask how they are. They post something on the story, I tell them, oh shit, nice, good job, man, you're doing great. And then when I clearly, you know, show that like I feel shit, you know, nobody reacts. My friends in school are pretty great to me. We share similar type of humor. And I feel happy that I found them. But at the same time, I don't think I could ever be close to them. Because I don't know them. Even they hang out with each other more than they hang out with me. Like after school, they all like play games together. Shit, I play games too. I don't get invited. They didn't even play with my teacher, man. Like, they played together with the teacher, and they didn't invite me, man. On Minecraft, which is like one of my favorite games. That's messed up. But yeah, they're nice people. I think me and some of them aren't too different, but I don't feel like one of them. We could be similar in many ways, but I don't feel like one of them. Like, they might ask if I don't show up to school a few days, but that's about it. If I never show up again, they'll just eventually forget about me. And it's tough. I don't forget things easily. I remember things a long time. And even if I act like I don't care, deep down I care about, like, probably the most. I care too much. I don't want to care. But at the same time, I feel selfish if I don't. But other people don't seem to struggle with it, so I don't know why I should. Maybe I'm just being too nice for this world.
Average pace, 30 minutes 36 seconds per kilometer. Duration, 27 minutes 35 seconds.
Sheesh.
Kilometers. Heart rate, 150
We live in a cool world. And I know all this, you know? I'm not fucking stupid. I feel like I'm so conscious and aware about everything around me. But at the same time, I can't seem to do anything about it. Like, how the fuck do you make friends? Do you just, like, approach people? Like, how does that happen, you know? I only get friends from, like, knowing people, and like I accidentally know them somehow. Just by coincidence. I don't know how people are so social all the time. Maybe I'm just not in the right place at the right time. I don't know how that works. I used to be more social. I used to care less, but now I care more, so I don't know. I care too much, but at the same time, I know that I shouldn't care. It's like mind games in my head. And I'm the one being played. Fuck, man. I'm clapped. Let's talk about some other problems I have. Sleep. I've struggled with sleep like my whole life, basically. Let me get past this crosswalk before I keep talking. I don't want to get like hit by a car. Oh fuck it, we squawk. Oh, you're going. All good. We Gucci. So yeah, I've always struggled with like sleep, and no one's ever like taken it seriously. I feel like I've always talked about like how I can't sleep, how shit I'm feeling all the time. I go to the doctor. Oh no, you're fine. It's like, don't use the phone before bed, and then all good. All your problems gonna be fixed. Just put your phone down, you know, read a book. Fucking, I don't know. Do something that makes you calm. Write your thoughts down on a paper so you don't think so much. Okay? Then what? What if I still can't sleep? maybe take melatonin. Okay, I take melatonin, and then I build up resistance to it. And then what? Do I have to fucking rely on taking higher dosages like for the rest of my life? Fuck that, dude. So I can't sleep. And I'm gonna blame that like partially on why I look so shit all the time, because I don't get enough sleep. So like I look like 10 years older than I'm supposed to be. I'm 18. I don't know how old I look. Some people say I look young, some people say I look old. I don't know. I try to take care of my skin. You know, I cleanse, use serum, and I moisturize. And now I started like putting on sunscreen. So, you know, hopefully I don't look too, like my skin don't look too shit. At least I try to maintain it. I don't know how good of a job I'm doing. Ooh. Yeah. I started talking with like some old friends, right? I think I said that before. I started talking with some old friends, and some of them we talk with. I feel it relaxing talking to some people because like I don't really care about them, to be honest. At least some of them. Some of them are cool. But some of them like I don't really care about, but like we just talk so I can waste my time. So I feel like I'm doing something, you know. Maybe they're struggling and I'm talking with them, so they feel a bit better. That's stupid. That's not what I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I'll be less sad if I do that. I feel more important when I talk with people. Because if they respond, that is. I haven't talked with one of my exes. Like one of my old exes. She's pretty cool, you know. Her life is going well, and I'm happy for her. Just trying to keep it platonic. I'm not trying to do something. I don't really want to be in a relationship. Just making that clear. Yeah, I just talk like with some different people, and if their life goes good, well, then I'm actually happy for them. Because at some point I want to get to that level too, where I feel like I can be happy. And I will not put people down for feeling good. If they feel down, I'll help them even. I'll try to at least. Putting people down is such a useless thing. It doesn't help anyone. It just makes the world a worse place. Even though I feel oppressed, even though I feel like nobody cares, I will still try to make the world a better place. Probably not by a lot, but whatever I can do, I'll do it. And that's why I'm a good person. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know what I am. I'm not really a good person either. I try to be good, but I have to remind myself, it's not natural for me. So I have to think when I do things. Crazy, you have to think when you do things? Good shit, dude. No, but I can't just act, you know? I can't really be me. People don't really like me for being me. So I'll be this person, this likable person instead. This loud and obnoxious person that's always smiling, cracking up edgy jokes. Ha ha, you know. When I can make people smile or like laugh, or for them to like be happy or like have fun around me, that's probably one of the most important things to me. That people just enjoy being around me. It doesn't happen a lot. Always fades away eventually. But in a moment when people feel happy, or like when they laugh and they're around me, I feel important. That's cool. I like making people laugh. It's fun. Even on the behalf of myself. I make a lot of jokes about myself too. But if it means that someone's day is gonna be better, then I'll happily keep going, you know? Because it's worth it. I don't even know what I want to say. There's actually a lot of things I want to talk about. I mean, it's not ready. Even for myself, I wouldn't like talk to myself about those things. I would just have them in the back of my mind and like eventually, you know, confront them when I feel like I absolutely have to. Like I have no other choice than to like confront it. So I won't rush myself. I won't push myself. It's kind of unnecessary to do that. So I just go at my own pace. Do things when I'm ready to do them. And try to get better. I want to get better. Who wouldn't? I don't feel like anyone want to feel like shit. But sometimes I feel like I deserve to feel like shit. Because I'm a shitty person. But then also, I wonder, what do they have that I don't? And why am I never enough? It's weird. And I'm a weird guy, so I just have to live and accept life. Hopefully, like future me, if I ever look back at this, I don't get too bored. Because I'm just talking nonsense, to be honest. I don't know what I want. Even for the future, I don't know what the fuck I want, man. Fuck! Actually, I do know, but I don't know if I'll pursue it. All dreams aren't to be pursued. Or are they? Time will tell. I don't know yet. I don't know if I will or won't. Hopefully I do something fun. That will make life more bearable. But I'm not a pussy. So no matter what, I'll keep going. I won't promise that actually, but I'll try. Because there's an end, and that makes it beautiful. I talk more about that actually. When I say that it makes life easier, knowing that there's an end, it's kind of poetic in some type of way. Because, you know, you only live once, which is kind of obvious. Unless you're like religious, which I'm not. Then you only have one life. And then whatever happens after happens, you know? Like, it doesn't really matter. Point is to not listen to everybody. If someone tells you can't do something, don't listen to them. I want to spread that message, if anything. Don't let anybody stop you from doing what you want to do, not even yourself. Even if you're not sure, what stops you from trying, you know? Matter of fact, I'll try harder tomorrow. I'll start today and I'll do even more tomorrow. And then we'll see where I go from there. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll be successful and I'll be happy. And I'll look back at this and I'll fucking laugh at myself for being just fucking stupid. But yeah. Also, I'm gonna diet right now. I'm trying to cut some timber. You know, try to do some body fat so I can maintain after. Maintain my weight and then gain muscle. Yes. That's my goal right now. I don't really have that many goals. The only goal I have really is to make friends and feel something. I want to find someone that I can be close with. Not meaning relationship. I don't want to be in a relationship for like, oh, let's walk this way. I haven't walked here yet. I don't want to be in a relationship until I learn to love myself and like learn fully about myself, because I don't really know me either. How can I expect other people to like learn to know me if I don't even know myself, you know? That'd be illogical for me to just believe. I've been going on a walk every day like the past month, and I enjoy it. Sometimes it's here, like around the neighborhood where I live, or sometimes just go to the city and walk until I'm lost. It's like, you know, when you play like Lego Star Wars and like you go to a new place you haven't been to before, and like the map, like it's just like, so it's black, and then like when you enter, like it gets colorful, you know, it gets colored from you entering that place. That's like how I feel when I walk around in an unknown place. And I find it kind of how can I say this? I find it beautiful that you can just walk around and see something that you've never seen before. Obviously, you've seen something similar because everything is kind of like similar in this world, but still a new place that you haven't been to before, and that's just like cool to think about. And when I walk around the city and I go to a new place, then I find many hidden gems, and that's pretty cool. You know, maybe I'll try a new restaurant by myself, because I don't really go out with other people. Yeah, this place seems pretty cool. I haven't walked here before, but now I have. Look around yourself a bit more. The world is actually a pretty place. Like the world around me is so beautiful, but I'm always so occupied, so I never look around. I was staring at my phone, again, basically looking at the ground, feeling sad. But looking out, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful world we live in. And we gotta take care of that. Oh, I know that place, so let's go opposite. I've been here too. Okay. Area explored. Now I know. Now I know where it is. I've been there. Actually, let's keep walking here. I'm not too familiar, so let's just keep walking here. Get more familiar with my neighborhood. I do it for myself. Nobody asks, nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit, man. You know what, like, isn't it crazy, you know? Fuck, man. It's actually crazy how nobody gives a fuck. I could die tomorrow and I will be forgotten by next week. That's crazy. The only person who would like remember me is my brother and my mom. Like nobody else would like really care that much, to be honest. Realistically. They'd be like, oh no, he died. Oh, so sad, so terrible. And then they'll go back to work. They'll go back to school. They go back to their friends. They go outside. Life is good. So they will forget. But I don't want to die. I actually had a friend. I don't know if I want to talk about this, but I'll do it anyways. I had a pretty good friend a while back. He's gone now. He's not with us anymore, but I know that he was a very, very kind person. There was so much that he couldn't experience. His life was very short. But I value the time I got to spend with him. And I wish I told him sooner. Because people are important, and never forget to remind them how important they are. Because someday they might be a bit goofy like me, like I felt, and they'll do something stupid that they can't reverse. And that shouldn't be a thing. People do mistakes. I do mistakes all the time. And then you gotta learn from them. Fuck, man, that's tough. But yeah. Anyways, that's a bird. Pretty cool bird. I don't know if I caught that on the camera or not. But yeah. Back to topic. I don't know what topic I'm going back to, but yeah. Nice place. It's nice walking around at night. Flexing my male privilege. I'm not scared. I find it very therapeutic to be alone sometimes. But at the same time, I don't want to be alone all the time. it's nice having someone there once in a while. But like walking alone at night, that's something I could do for the rest of my life, probably. But if I was in film right now, I'd listen to music, you know, some vibey music, retro music. That'd be fun. What else on my mind? Oh, school. Let's talk a bit about school. I can't lie. I haven't really I don't really try anymore. Because I'm at the point where I'm sad. I've been sad for a while. I'm trying to get better. And I don't feel like I have time for school. I'm gonna prioritize myself before school. I haven't studied in a year, I think, which is pretty stupid. I know I shouldn't. I know I should study. But it's I get depressed from just thinking about that shit, man. So I do other things instead. I've been playing a lot of games. I've been playing almost no games for a while. I've been mostly going outside, finding things to eat, cooking for myself, you know, taking care of myself. Well, that's pretty recent. For the longest time, I didn't respect myself. You should respect yourself. I sat at home and played video games 12 hours a day, which is kind of shitty. So yeah. I feel like a fucking maniac, walking around my phone, filming myself, talking like this. I'm even camera shy, so that's why I look away most of the times, because then I'll forget that I'm filming myself.
12 minutes 47 seconds per kilometer.
Okay.
53 minutes 38
I've been walking for a while then.
Completed 4 kilometers.
Yeah, that's what.
Heart rate 120.
Shit, someone smoke weed here. Oh. What a terrible smell. How do people do that shit, man? Disgusting. Anyways, the reason why I look away most of the times is because I'm camera shy, and by looking away, it makes me forget that I'm filming myself, which makes it easier to film. I don't know what I should do. I want to be happy. But what can I do to be happy? I went to a therapist. Oh, loser. I know. I didn't believe in myself. I was it happened by chance even. I wasn't even supposed to go. But then I went anyways, and now now I'm meeting a therapist once a week. Sometimes two if it's needed. My bad. Yeah. I'm meeting a therapist, and surprisingly, talking kind of helps. It doesn't help that much. The therapist even told me, oh yeah, you're aware of all of your problems. And what's the problem? I'm very self-conscious. I know everything that is going on. If I'm having a panic attack, I'll know that it's gonna go over. And then the therapist said oh, okay, if you know that, then that's good. then you know how to handle it. Like, yeah, I know. Like, I know how to handle my own shit, handle my own problems, but it doesn't make it easier. Oh. Dog poop there. Avoided. Knowing your problems and knowing how to solve them doesn't make it easier, because I still have to go through with it. Every day is kind of the same, you know? Not that many things are different. And it's boring and it's lonely right now. And I don't want to bother people. Maybe I'm having the wrong mentality. But I feel like I'm bothering people if I talk with them too much. At least that's how they make me feel by like talking. They don't even fucking talk with me, dude. Like dry texting me, man. Like, oh, how are you? I respond, and they don't like respond back for like 3 hours. Like, oh, thanks, dude. You care so much about me, dude. Like, I could be suicidal, holding a knife, and like, I'm dying, and like, they'll be like, okay. Like, response in 3 hours. No, don't do that. Don't do that. That would be so sad and stupid. Oh, I can't believe this. So, but yeah. Learn to love yourself. I know I will. I have confidence that I will learn how to love myself. I might not always be happy, but knowing that I'll be happy sometimes makes it better. You gotta have some darkness in your life so you know when the good things come. Look here. The steps have I taken? Okay, 6,000 steps is not that much for the time I've been walking. I feel like I've been walking kind of rather slow, so I can like talk with the camera. What time is it? Maybe I can go by the grocery store. Nope, it closed an hour ago. Shee! I fucking I lost track of time. That's nice. Oop. Some rabbits there. Yeah, fuck man, my hands are getting so cold. It's like -1 Celsius right now. I was walking around. It's my fit. I'm having like a hoodie, a cap, some baggy jeans, some Vans. That's it. I like a t-shirt under. Hi. There's not much going on in my life right now. Mostly exercising from home. Watching YouTube videos, doing calisthenics, talking to very few selective people. Like shit, man. Barely anyone even, man. I don't talk with anyone. And I talk with people, but I don't feel like I should. Isn't that weird? It is a solution to like loneliness, like interacting with other people. I guess I'm just too scared of losing people, so I feel like if I talk to them too much, then they'll get annoyed of me. So I'll try to like cut it down, so like, you know, I talk to them as little as possible, so they don't find me too annoying. But I don't have the good balance, so you know, if I feel like I overshare too much, then they'll be like, what the fuck? I wasn't here to like talk about your feelings. I was talking like, whoa, what you want to eat today, dude? McDonald's, nice. I want McDonald's too. And like get the conversation over with. Like I feel like if I talk too much, like even about my problems, and be like, oh, I have to talk with this motherfucker again, like every day. Like, you're happy already, the dumb fuck. Why can't you just be happy, dumb bitch? I don't know, dude. I'm asking myself that question every single day. Why can't you just be happy, dumb bitch? Why can't you just be happy? Maybe because I don't have what I want right now. I don't have myself, and I don't have other people. I do have money. At least I have money. And a fucking nice home. My home is nice. That's about it. And some of my classmates. But like, that's where it is, like, they're classmates. I don't know if we'll hang out like once school ends. It's my last year going to the school. I'll probably go to university after, so maybe I'll find some more friends there. But what if it's just the same thing all over again? Like, oh, we're friends, but like eventually they're gonna go away, so I'll be alone. Kind of spooked me. It's hard talking. Infinitely harder than I thought it would be. Holy shit. I'm not just that bad at talking, I don't know. Either one of those options, but even talking for myself, it's hard talking to myself even. What the fuck? Should I end it? Like the video? I keep going for a bit. Maybe I come up with something. My hands are getting pretty cold though. So yeah. Maybe I just walk a bit faster so my body heats up. I can do my morning routine. Morning routine. Especially cold showers. Shit. Okay, so cold showers. I've been taking like cold showers for a while now, and I haven't been sick since I started doing it. So I'll just keep doing it. I feel great after doing it too. I think that's why I can like dress like this and not like immediately die, because before like I would shiver like at any time because I'm like always cold. But then I started taking like cold showers, and like now I'm kind of used to the cold, like more used to the cold than otherwise. Like in the morning, and I wake up, like I feel awake, I feel energized, motivated, happy.
Average pace. 12
Oh,
minutes,
shit.
17 seconds per kilometer. Duration.
5 kilometers.
1 hour, 5 minutes,
Okay.
56 seconds.
Okay, not bad.
5 kilometers. Heart rate.
Just keep walking.
120 beats per minute.
In my daily goal of walking. Get a notification from my phone. Yeah, cold showers is great. I think more people should try it. And I always like crank it to the coldest option, and then like right before I enter it, every day, every single day, without like any like compromise, like I've done this every day, and before I enter the cold shower, I say I'm Thanos, and then like you know, cold water over me. It's like, you know, like that's probably how Thanos feels when he like gets the 5th Infinity Gem, Infinity Stone, and like just puts it like. That's how it feels when a cold shower hits my face, back, and everything. You know, crazy feeling. And then you get out of the shower, and everything's alright. And then I do my daily push-ups. I've been doing daily push-ups too. So the way I do it is I do 1 push-up every day, and then the next day I add 1 push-up. And right now I'm at 28 push-ups. So every day in the morning I do 28 push-ups before I leave. Because I'm trying to get better at calisthenics. You know, because it's cooler than just body weight. Like body getting, you know, fucking muscular. Having strength, that's cooler. Just being able to like manipulate like your body weight. Way cooler than being able to like bench a few extra kilos, you know, in my opinion. Like not even bench more kilos, fucking look bigger. Like I'd rather be stronger than to look bigger, you know. Like if I was skinny and I could like bench 100, I'd rather do that than like look fucking super massive jacked and like bench 70. I hope that makes more sense. But yeah, I'll probably like go home now, so I'll end this video pretty soon. But I think I'll make more videos like this when I just like walk around at night and talk about random shit in my life. Like, I already feel better from talking. And it's been 1 hour and 8 minutes. I'm probably gonna trim it down a bit, so it's more bearable when I rewatch it. And if if by chance anybody watches this like to the end, hello, weirdo, what the fuck, what are you doing here, why are you watching me? If by any chance you're still watching, then I hope everything is going good in your life. If you're feeling down, then know you're not alone. So fucking inspirational, dude. I don't know. I'm not very good at this. I'm not trying to like do something or prove anything. I'm just doing this for me personally. But however, if you're struggling with something, then if you have someone, hold on to them with your dear life. Because one day you might not have them anymore. And then you'll have nobody. So if you have someone that cares about you, don't let them go. And yeah, I think that's a good way to end the video.